And early this morning, we had Mr. Scott Williams joining us. How are you doing, Mr. Williams?
Pretty good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. The last time we spoke, we were talking all about Sue the T-Rex experience. That's over at Museum of the Rockies here in Bozeman. And you know what? We're going to continue to talk about some dinosaurs, one of my favorite topics to discuss. Tell me a little bit about what's going on at the museum right now.
So we've got a lot of things. The Sue exhibit's doing great. If you haven't seen Sue, you should. We'll have it all the way through the end of, just past Labor Day. But next weekend, not this weekend, but 28th, 29th, and 30th is our annual Dinosaurs and MOR event. And so that's a celebration that celebrates the science of paleontology. And we have activities, presentations, and workshops, special exhibition booths that all tie into dinosaurs, fossils. There's something for all age groups there. And you know, if you have a little bit of interest in paleontology, or if you have a lot, there's something going on that weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell us a little bit about some of those workshops. I've heard from a few different paleontologists that work at the Museum of the Rockies of maybe a few panels that they're going to be hosting. What are you most looking forward to at Dinos and More?
Well, I run a lot of the talks, so we bring in paleontologists from all over the world to give presentations to the general audiences. So these aren't high-level technical talks. They're for everyone. They break down the science. We'll have talks on Tyrannosaurus rex, on saber-toothed cats. We'll have talks on marine reptiles. And their workshops, we've got 4 different workshops for different age groups. We've got one where you can build a dinosaur diorama terrarium. We've got one where you can make molds and casts, so replicas of fossils for your kids. And we've even got a real cool workshop for kids that are ages 2 to 5, so a really young audience. And then, you know, there'll be special exhibition booths throughout the museum. Your kid will pick up a passport. You go to each one of the stations, get it stamped. You get all those passports stamped, and you get back, and you'll get a junior paleontology certificate signed by our curator, Dr. John Scannella.
Oh, how cool is that? I mean, like you said, approachable for all ages. Anybody with any hint of interest can really just thrive in Dinos and More. And speaking of dinos, let's talk about these little guys that you brought this morning. This is so cool.
Yeah,
what
do you want to know first? I
want to know it all. Let's talk about this little guy right up front.
Okay, this one here, this is a cast. So it's a 1-to-1 exact replica of a skull of a marine reptile that swam in the Western Interior Seaway, which was a seaway that covered Montana about 74 million years ago. It is not a dinosaur. It's a type of marine reptile called a plesiosaur. So its eye socket is here. You can see its teeth here. It was a big fish-eating marine reptile, had a long neck, paddles, swam around here in Montana. This was actually found in what's called the Bear Paw Formation up near Fort Peck. This big thing,
Look at that.
This probably needs no introduction to most of the kids out there. This is a jaw to a Tyrannosaurus rex. This is nicknamed B-Rex, and we can see all the teeth here lined up. This Tyrannosaurus rex had one of the most powerful bites of any animal, an 8,000 plus pound bite. So these teeth are kind of shaped like bananas. They're structurally powerful and strong. They could crush bone. One of our talks will be on Tyrannosaurus rex, how Tyrannosaurus rex aged and grew up. Here's another tooth. This shows you, again, the whole tooth of Tyrannosaurus rex. This is the crown, so this is the part of the tooth that would be above the gum, just like we can see our teeth here. And then this is all root. 2/3 of this tooth is root, so that would show you like how strong and well mounted that tooth is. Wow. So some cool things here. These are all fossils from Montana. Of course, Montana is one of the best places to find dinosaurs and late Cretaceous animals like the plesiosaurus and stuff like that. So
well, and I think Montana's got to be one of the best places to learn about dinosaurs too. Yep. And a great way to do that, head over to Dinos and More. Not this weekend, but next weekend at Museum of the Rockies. We're going to have some information, you know, how to buy tickets over on our website. Mr. Williams, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.